Hello and welcome, friends. Welcome to another unboxing. This time it's a quite small item, but I think you will find it quite interesting. It's not a whole writing instrument, but it is an important part, a vintage part made by one of my favorite German firms, and it is a KAWECO. And I just received the package. I will open it like this. Let me tell you what I paid for it, or maybe I should yes, I will leave it after I will reveal the content. Let me see. So I think I need my trusted little pelican knife just to open it. Yes, let me see. Well, it comes in this nice plastic box. I think it contains some bubble gums. Let me zoom on it, guys. Let's see how I can open it. Yes. And inside I have this wrapping. It is quite well wrapped. You will see it's a small item, and yes, guys, we are talking about a gold nib. A nice vintage gold nib from KAWECO. So the seller says it's a KAWECO 14 karat and it weighs approximately 0.5 grams. Well, let me see it. So for me, guys, it doesn't matter the content of gold, but it needs to be in a wonderful shape. And this seems to be in a wonderful shape. So we have KAWECO 14 karat 585, and we have an 18 and a 5K. I don't know what they stand for. But look, guys, the nib is quite nice. I'm trying to zoom on it to show you the nib. The tip of the nib, of course. Now. Okay, guys, so this is the nib. It seems to be an fine or EF. It's slightly oblique. If you watch carefully, it appears that one tine is bigger than the other tine. Quite a nice looking nib. And to be honest with you, I'm not so sure how to date this nib. So I have here my entire collection of KAWECO products, and I will try to search them. I deposited them in this transparent Ferrero Rocher, a box of chocolates, I think there were. So let's start with this fountain pen. It's a 685 EF, and I just want to see its nib and to compare it with the nib I bought. And guys, before I will start this procedure, I must tell you what I paid for this gold nib. Well, I paid 155 leis, which means I paid 31. Let me zoom on it. So guys, I paid for it 155 lace or 31.45 euros or 36.77 American dollars. Then this includes the shipment to my doorstep. So I think I did okay on it. It is a gold nib. But like I told you at the first of the video, I don't care for the content of gold value. So if it has a half of a gram and being a 14 karat gold, I think I could get for it around 20 euros or something like that, maybe a little better. I'm not sure about the gold price. So this is what I paid for it. Now, this fountain pen is a KAWECO Sonderklasse, a beautiful, beautiful piece. And I'm trying just to compare the nibs. And you can see this is not the same nib. Interesting, the logo matches, but this is a two-toned nib. I will leave it aside. I'm trying to see if in my collection I have other fountain pens that could match that. Here I'm not so sure what I have, but we will find out, guys. Let me see. A KAWECO transparent 65G, I believe. Let me zoom on it for you to see. 55G with an F nib. But, whoa, I'm sorry. It appears that this has the nib missing. I'm quite sorry, guys. I didn't realize that. Let me see what I have. This is a model fountain pen, so, and we are talking about this fountain pen. It doesn't have a gold nib. And this guys has a gold nib, but it's a semi-hooded nib, a V nib. In fact, this is the model V3, I believe. Yes, a V3 with an oblique fine nib. A V3V stands for that semi-hooded nib. Well, I have here, let me see, another fountain pen, but let me see its nib. Yes, this is a Flaro nib, so it's a body of a KAWECO fitted with a Flaro nib. And maybe this will be my project, guys. I will try to fit this KAWECO nib on this pen, and I think it should work. It should be compatible. I will do my research because I try to match it. This is a KAWECO Dia fountain pen, a 87A with an EF nib. I must do the research to see if the type of nib that this pen originally had. Here I have another, I think it's also a Dia, but I'm not so sure. Let me see on the barrel. No, this is a KAWECO original 52. Let me see. From 1938, I believe. Oh, yes. And I think I have found a KAWECO with a similar nib. Let me try to show them to you guys, side by side. Maybe a little zoom would be necessary. Let me see. So, the same logo, 14 karat 585. I'm curious to see if this has some imprints below the base, so 18 and 5K. But this guys, now I can tell you for sure, this guys, it is a nib from the late 1930s. And I will treasure it because it's in beautiful, beautiful shape. Again, let me zoom on the top of the nib because this is the most important. You can see the tines are aligned, and most important, the iridium tip is still intact. So I think this will be a nice project to replace again this nib, which is a Flaro nib and definitely is not original of this KAWECO body, and I will try to replace it with an original nib. By the way, guys, this is a Flaro 31F with a iridium point. RPR, so the Popular Republic of Romania, and this was the name of my country till 1964, I believe, when the official name of my country was exchanged to the Socialist Republic of Romania. So it is easy to date this nib. It is prior to 1964. Guys, thank you for your time. KAWECO is one of my favorite brands, and I like the vintage KAWECO. I like the history of this brand, and whenever I find a KAWECO product, a vintage KAWECO product, I must buy it. Again, thank you for your time. I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you did, please subscribe. Why not give me a like, and if you have questions, leave them in the comments. I want to wish you to have a wonderful day wherever you are. We will see each other at the next episode. Till then, bye bye and God bless. Let me leave you with the beautiful image of the KAWECO. I'm quite proud of this acquisition. Bye bye, guys. Have a wonderful day. Bye.